Hello class 11th. We have completed our third chapter, Private, Public and Global Enterprises. Now today we will discuss some questions, MCQs, match the column and some case studies. So let's get started. Our first question. A government company is any company in which the paid up capital held by the government is not less than 49%, 51%, 25% or 50%. See, if 49 or 50% or 25% it would be there, then it means that 50%. And if two parties are having 50-50 or less than 50 and other is having 51, then whole would be of the parties whose share is more, means more than 50%. So the government company will, in pure sense, will be a government company when the share will be of 51% or more, because lesser than it would become a public-private partnership. So the answer is B, 51%. Okay, of either by central government or by state government or by both, but 51% minimum paid up capital should be held by government and not by any other party. Then second question, the centralized control in MNC. See, MNC we have not discussed, so this second question is basically cut. It is not there in your course. Okay, so second question cut because multinational company, this year this topic is deleted from your course. Then third question, PSE. PSE is full form is Public Sector Enterprises. So PSEs are organizations owned by joint Hindu family, foreign companies, government or private entrepreneur. So obviously public sector enterprise which is owned by government only, okay, and not by any private sector. So answer is B, government. Okay, then next question is reconstruction of sick public sector units is taken up by. Now sick units which were transferred to a body, and that was BIFR, Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction. So option is C. Then one more question is left. Disinvestment of PSEs implies. Disinvestment means sell of equity shares. So sell of equity share, disinvestment of public sector employees means sell of equity share or closing down or investing in new share or buying shares of PSE. No, disinvestment is simply mean sale of equity shares to private sector. Okay, now let us discuss some MCQs. This first is government company. Now government company which is government company, so at least 51 capital of company is contributed by government, while rest can be raised from market. So the option B is matched with A, government company. Okay, then joint venture. Joint venture is basically cut from your course. Okay, and then departmental undertakings. Departmental undertakings which it is completely owned, managed and controlled by a government ministry. Simply ministry's control remains over there on departmental undertakings. So the option is D. Okay, D is matched with departmental undertaking. Then multinational company. This topic is also cut from your course, so we will not discuss it. And next is statutory corporation. Now statutory corporation, company whose business operations extend beyond the company. No, it is basically a MNC. Okay, so this topic is cut. Let us see this. Reserve Bank of India and Food Corporation of India are the example of this form of enterprise. Of course, this is the statutory corporation. Okay. So, B, C and D. These are the options. Okay. Now, let us discuss another question. Identify the form of public sector enterprise in the following cases. First case is, it is under the control of concerned minister of the department. It simply means that it is talking about departmental undertaking, because this type of public sector only is under the control of direct ministry. Okay. So answer is departmental undertaking. Second question, it enjoys maximum autonomy in all management activities. See, public sector enterprises. Three types of public sector enterprises. First is departmental undertaking, second is statutory corporation, and third is government company. Now, which form enjoys most autonomy? सबसे ज़्यादा freedom कौन से enterprise को मिलती है? See, departmental undertakings को बिल्कुल भी freedom नहीं होती है. Statutory corporations को comparatively थोड़ी ज़्यादा होती है, और government company को सबसे ज़्यादा freedom होती है. So here, which answer will come? Answer is government company. Okay, it enjoys maximum autonomy in all management activities. The third question is, LIC and Air India are the examples of this form of enterprise. LIC and Air India, these are basically form of statutory corporation, examples of statutory corporation which needs a particular act for their establishment. Okay. Then LIC Act 1956, Air India Act 1959. So these are basically statutory corporation. The next question, minimum 51% of the paid up capital is held by the government. Now minimum 51%, that is one only means government company, because if control remains less than 51%, it will become a PPP, means public private partnership, but 51% or more, it would be a type of government company. Okay. Then next question, this enterprise is most suitable when national security is concerned. See, national security, defense comes under which form of public sector enterprise? Of course, it comes in departmental undertaking. So the answer is departmental undertaking. Then next is, these enterprises are set up under a special act of parliament. Simple, it is statutory corporation. Okay. Then let us see another question. We'll start reading from the last line because a small paragraph is given. Okay. Last line, state features of this type of public sector, means public sector enterprise में कौन सा टाइप है जो और उसके फीचर्स बताने हैं. Okay. The Ministry of Railway is a ministry in the government of India responsible for the country's rail transport. Okay. You might have got the idea. The ministry is headed by the Minister of Railways, a cabinet level minister who presents the rail budget every year in Parliament. Indian Railways is financed by the government through allocation of funds in the annual general budget of Parliament. Government treasury provides finances and revenue earned is also paid into the treasury. How will you categorize Indian Railway as a form of public sector enterprise? Simply, it is a departmental undertaking enterprise. Okay, and state the features of departmental undertaking. Very simple. These are fully financed by government. Okay, these are subject to accounting and audit control. These are managed, controlled by government department and headed by concerned minister. Okay, these employees are accountable, employees are civil servants. Okay, so any feature, see, features depend on actually on the marks. Suppose if this question is a 4 marker, then 1 mark you will get for the identification of the correct form. Then you have to write 3 features. If suppose this question is of 3 marker, then 2 features you have to write. So according to the marks you have to write. Now in features, it does not mean that simply you will write only one line. No, first the keyword you will write of feature, and then you will explain a little. Okay, little explanation is also must, children. Now next question, let us see. Airtel is a big company providing telecom services to millions of people in India. Similarly, BSNL also provides telecom services to many people. Government of India is holding 100% of the share capital of BSNL, whereas Airtel is not under the direct control of government. Identify the sectors in which these two enterprises are working. अब ये जो क्वेश्चन है ये इस चैप्टर की हेडिंग से ही पूछा गया बेसिकली. सो सी, एयरटेल इज सिंपली अ कंपनी ऑफ प्राइवेट सेक्टर. ओके, एंड BSNL comes under public sector. Okay, because government's control is there. So one is in private sector and another one is in public sector. Simple question it is. Now one more question, let us see. Let us start reading from the last line because little big question it is. How will you classify BHEL as a form of public sector enterprise, and also state features of this type of public sector enterprise. Now let us start reading from the top line. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, BHEL, owned and founded by the Government of India, is an engineering and manufacturing company based in New Delhi, India. It was established in 1964. BHEL is India's largest power generation equipment manufacturer. It is managed by the board of directors nominated by the government. As government is the majority shareholder, it exercises control over affairs of the company. How will you classify BHEL as a form of public sector enterprise? See, government is a majority shareholder. Okay, one this hint. Then it is owned and founded by Government of India. So simply it is a public sector enterprise. Then it is a company based in New Delhi and it was established in 1964. Okay, and board of directors nominated by the government, and government is the majority shareholder. So it is basically a government company, BHEL. Okay, so and here you will write features according to the marks. Government company in which minimum 100% there may be. Okay, but minimum shares 51% remains with government, either central government or स्टेट गवर्नमेंट और बाय बोथ. बट 51% से मिनिमम नहीं होते, नहीं तो वो फिर गवर्नमेंट कंपनी नहीं रहती है, वो हो जाती है PPP हो जाता है. ओके, 50% होते ही वो पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप हो जाती है, या फिर और वो फिर दूसरा फॉर्म हो जाता है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे वो 51% इज द मिनिमम रेशियो. ओके, सो हियर वी एंड आवर डिस्कशन ऑफ टुडे. नाउ I hope you have got all the confusions clear in your minds. Thank you, children. God bless you.